Pineview High School students recently had the opportunity to put their physics knowledge to the test at Sand Hollow Aquatic Center in St. George. This annual experiment requires students to try to build boats that can balance the forces of gravity and buoyancy to float across the length of a pool. Physics teacher Tiffany Lloyd said this year's experiment, which took place November 6, marks her third year doing this with her students.
My former students last year, they walk in the hall and they're like, oh, they're doing the cardboard boxes. My group did this. And so it's a very long-lasting impact memory for them.
After they have built their boats, different teams of students get to race against each other. Some of them succeeded in staying on top of the water, and some did not. The students were also being tested on more than just factual knowledge. They had to make sure they worked well with one another.
And that's a challenge that's been fun to see them overcome, about how do they pick up on other crews' work. The grading categories are, is it big enough? How did they work with their team members, and does it work? So that was the three big criteria.
Pineview Junior Isabella Short said the experiment made learning a very fun process.
I think it went pretty good. It was really fun. Miss Lloyd is really awesome. She explains everything very well. I'm actually happy that I got to be a part of her physics class.
Regardless of whether the students were totally successful, it's a safe bet that everyone at least had a fun time. This is Nick Fiala with Sheldon Demke reporting for St. George News, your #1 source for local news.